Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Happy Friday. You've made it this far this week. So if you've had a rough week, woohoo, you made it to Friday. This camera looks like my face is dirty, but it is not. I don't know what that's about, but I don't care. So this morning has been super busy already. I went to the well this morning, and I'm going to show you what I got there. And then I have mini distribution at 11:30, so I need to go to that. And I have a bunch of produce that I need to take care of because of my visit to the well. Now, I don't have a picture to show you, but today I picked up a 50-pound bag of potatoes and a 50-pound bag of carrots, and those are not for me. Those are for my husband's friend, and he's married, his sister lives with him, and they have 3 children, and then he has a grown-up son who has a family of, I think, 4, I'm not sure. So he shares what I give to him with, of course, it's for his family, but he also shares with his married son and their kids. So they got 50-pound bag of potatoes, 50-pound bag of carrots. And then I was able to pick up 3 heads of cauliflower. And we kept 2 of those. So here's 1. And here's 2. Oh, it's like weights, people. I kept 2 of those. And then a case of beautiful, nice, crisp yellow peppers. And I picked up a case, and I kept half. Oh, can I show it to you? I'm going to disappear for a second. And he got half. And then I also picked up a case of mushrooms, and I kept a third of the mushrooms and gave him the other 2/3. So that's where we're at. So that means that this morning I need a couple of these can go in the refrigerator because they're beautiful. I'll need to preserve these, and probably I like to dice them up and freeze them is my favorite way to do that. I need to take care of these mushrooms. So I can leave some out for fresh. In fact, this morning when I get done with you guys, I'm going to make Grandma some. Can you hear her? She just got up, Sleeping Beauty. I checked her before I left this morning, and she was still pretty sleepy, so she just wanted to stay in bed until I got home. But now she's got her nice, fresh cup of coffee, and I'm going to fix her breakfast next. So she's probably going to get eggs and mushrooms and hash browns. And then this cauliflower, I will need to chop up and get that ready for fresh eating with ranch dip. If it's too much cauliflower, I will put the other cauliflower in the freezer, and I'll make soup with it later. I also want to make spaghetti this morning because I have a ton is not the right word. I think I have 4 jars of spaghetti sauce. I've got lots of mushrooms. I got lots of peppers. There's no onions. So there's no reason in this world why I can't start a crock pot and get some beautiful sauce cooking all day while I do all of that. So that is on the agenda. And I have not had coffee yet, and I have to crack up. So I posted a food bank haul for you guys on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember what night. And I had time last night to go through and read the comments. And of course, you guys were so lovely. Lots of compliments about my hair on a day where my hair was freaking out. And I don't know right now who wrote it, but one of you said, a lot of you said, oh, your hair's so cute, or, keep it short, or, whatever. Just lovely things about my hair. It was mostly about my hair in the comments for that haul, which is a riot. And one of you said, because I was talking about, how crazy my hair was. And one of you said, oh, you have such sexy hair. Yeah. So I am looking at myself today, even though I should be looking at you guys. And I feel like I am just, the sexiest thing alive, in my house right now, minus Grandma. And right now it's only me and Grandma because Addie's gone, but I am going to leave it this way all day long because this is just truly the real me. And I don't know what the back looks like, but sometimes I have a massive little rat's nest back there. I won't see it till I edit this video, but yeah, so thank you for all of you who admired my hair. I might have said that, admire my hair. I don't remember, but it cracked me up. So I want to keep this video kind of short, so I'm going to keep the babbling to this segment right here, and then I'm probably just going to show you quick 15, 20-second clips of where I'm at in the processes of what I'm doing, okay? All right, people, let's get it done. If we get it done today, it means we can, Saturday and Sunday, we can rest and relax. All right? Okay, you guys are great. If I didn't say it earlier, this is Deanna with Food Bank Beautiful. If you're new here, I'm so happy that you're here. It is crazy. I am a hot mess. I will always be more of a hot mess than you. So this is a place where you can come and feel really good about yourself because this girl is a hot mess. All right. Also, we want to provide you with some support, right? To feel good about going to the food bank or other places that you go, like the Well. If you're local to me, it's in Lake Stevens. You can Google it, the Well. It is by donation. So you do, I don't think that you have to, but they really do want you to leave a donation because of the quality and the beauty of the stuff that you get. Now, every week is different. Sometimes the quality is better one week than it is the next. I know I got some green peppers 2 weeks ago, and they needed immediate attention. There was none for fresh eating. I needed to clean those up, chop them up, and freeze them. But you know what? I have 3 or 4 baggies of peppers in there. I'm willing to do the work. All right, you guys, 7 minutes of babble. I will be back when I have something to show you this morning. Okay, I am back. It is 10:30. I am halfway through a cup of coffee. Isn't that cute? Love these little coffee cups. In this crock pot right down here, you can see that I have turned it on now, and I have added about 3 tablespoons of butter. The butter is a food bank product. I went ahead and added about a cup of the onions. These are the onions that I chopped up yesterday. I don't know if you guys have seen that video or not. And then I have some peppers that I have been using for quite a while. This used to be a full gallon bag. You can see I've worked my way through it. So I'm going to go ahead and get those in there. And I think that I will go ahead and add my cans of spaghetti sauce. Now, we're going to have a little chit chat, people. Not my regulars, not you guys who know me very well, not you guys who have been around since the beginning, because you already know what's going to happen, right? I am going to add 6 cans of traditional sauce that I got at the food bank. And I know there are a few of you out there who want to leave me a message that says, girl, why are you going to the food bank if you have 6 cans of spaghetti sauce? I would encourage you not to do that. But if you do, you are going to find yourself in an episode of If You Can't Say Anything Nice, Don't Say Anything at All. Yeah. I suggest you go look at those episodes 1 through 3 and decide if you want to star in episode 4. Now, I could have used this 1 or 2 cans at a time and made some spaghetti or a pasta dish for my family, and that would have been lovely. I could have done the work and fed my family for a meal and had maybe 1 or 2 servings of leftovers the next day. But I am busy. My plate is full, and I have other things that I don't discuss with you guys here, okay? So I want to cook once, and I want to feed my family 3 or 4 meals and have some leftovers. And so when I get spaghetti sauce, I save it until I have about 6 cans. And then I make a great big old pot. I'm doing the work once, and I get to feed my family multiple times without having to do the work. And trust me, there are days when my plate is so full, just like you guys. I'm not any less busy than you guys. You guys all have your own lives. You have stuff that's going on that's challenging. So I'm just telling you, this is what I do. I have to look ahead for those days where I've got nothing left in the tank. And sadly, those days come a little more frequently than they used to. But that's okay. We're gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through it, and you guys are gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through it just like you guys do. Some of you tell me your stories and you have such grace and dignity, and you just power through some things that I think would be insanely difficult. I'm so proud of you guys. I think you guys are amazing, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So, okay, 6 cans. Let me get those open. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look down into the crock pot. You can see that I have added 1 can of spaghetti sauce, and now I'm going to add the rest of the cans. And we're going to get those starting their slow cook all day long. And I found a 7th can. So there's actually going to be 7 cans of saucy in the crock pot. And I think that that is going to be a beautiful spaghetti sauce. Now I will doctor this up throughout the day with extra seasonings. I've got to add the mushrooms and the meat. But for right now, this is just perfect to sit here and start while I go run to the mini distribution, which I need to go to here in a little bit. Okay, where's the lid? Here it is. And dinner is started. Woohoo, people! We did it! All right, now I've got a spoon over here that I'm not going to deal with right now. Okay, we got it done. Dinner is started, so that means when I come home, I will show you guys what I got, and then I will process everything that needs to be processed. Oh, and by the way, you guys haven't seen the video yet because I haven't posted it, but I made these brown butter mini chocolate chip cookies yesterday. They are so good. Oh my God. I think I'm probably gaining a pound for every single one of those that I eat. So I gave most of them to our guy down the hall. I think I told you, maybe not, maybe you haven't seen that video yet. He's going on a road trip, he and his military buddies. Every year they do a, I don't know what the right word is, I'll just call it a pilgrimage, okay? I'll call it a pilgrimage. They go on a pilgrimage, and they go and they visit the grave sites of their young men, I don't know if there's women, but young men or women who served with them and then did not make it home. And a lot of those people are in Spokane. So these guys, they have made a pledge to go every year. They've been going for every year. And I baked them a bunch of cookies. Bunch of cookies. So I'll try to get that video out. Maybe you'll see that one before this one. Maybe not. Oh, and just so you know, if anybody's offended that the boobies are hanging out today, too bad. Boobies do not want to be restrained today. No. They will, however, put on a light cotton shirt to go out in public, but once they're home, they're not interested in being, you know, on lockdown. They don't do lockdown. These are, you know, Woodstock boobies, although I think I'm like 20 years too young for Woodstock. Isn't that sad? Because I think I would have been a great Woodstock hippie. Yeah, I would have been something. All right, I will see you guys at the next step, which will be we're going to add hamburger, seasonings, and mushrooms, and that won't be until after I get back. Okay, I'll talk to you later. All right, I have just returned from the mini distribution, and I would like to show you what I have. About 75% of what I have is produce, and it is lovely. which means that I will be spending the better part of my day taking care of it, which is okay. I'm happy to do that. So let's get to it. All right, I'm just going to show it up because that's how I like to do it for the most part. Right here we have, I think these are 2-pound packages of strawberries. I have 1, and then I have 2. And these look really good. There's nothing fuzzy or anything on the bottom. Well, I see 1 fuzzy, but I'll be cleaning these up and we'll be eating these fresh. I also have some little mini oranges and we'll be eating those fresh. And I have some spinach, and I actually have 3 of them. Those are beautiful, and we'll be eating these fresh, so that's nice. I need some room. I have 4 oranges. I feel like I'm right in your guys' face. Might be. I brushed my teeth though, so I don't have bad breath. 4 oranges. 1 lemon. Lots of red peppers there today. I took 3 to mix in with my yellow peppers, and that'll be beautiful for color, and I'll be prepping those today. 2 bags or 2 packages of greens. So we'll be making nice salads out of those. Let me get those over here. And then I have 5 avocados that are not in bad shape at all. Whoa, this one's the softest one. There's the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that'll be nice. Very happy with that. And I think, oh, and some bananas. I got some bananas right here. And I have another bunch over there. Now, that takes care of the produce. For the non-produce items, I just have a few things. And the first thing that I have is I have 2 packages of these Aussie Bites. I love these. My husband loves them. I cannot see a Best By date anywhere on this package. So I have no idea. Oh, wait, there, I can see it there. Looks like the Best By date was in April the 24th. So it's about 2 weeks past its Best By date. Oh, no, I lied. Best By, 8/1 of 24. So I got 2 of these. I will stick 1 in the freezer and 1 we'll just leave out. My husband and I will eat these. I don't know if Grandma will eat these or not. They might be just a little bit too hard for her. This one is also Best By, 8/24. I have a bag of oyster crackers. Who doesn't love that for their creamy soups? I have a package of popcorn. I love popcorn. And then I have a package of garlic almonds. I am not interested in these at all. And I'm sure that I will be sorry I picked these up for my husband because he's going to have a little garlic breath. Things we do, right? 2 packages of this kind of bread. I like to make Grandma little cheese toasts and little peanut butter toasts on those, so that'll be good. And then my last 3 items out of the deli section are 1 little roast beef sandwich with a little bit of fruit and a potato salad. So Grandma can have that for lunch today. Or she can have these twice baked potatoes from Hagen's. And their Best By date was the 23rd. I don't know if today's the 23rd or the 24th, but we can live with it. And those look really good, and I got 2 of those. So I'll just pop those into the refrigerator. I'll give her a choice today if she wants the sandwich or the potatoes for lunch, and then we'll go from there. So I don't know what that was. Oh, that was me stepping on a milk lid. Also, I got a gallon of milk. I don't see it anywhere. I might have left it outside, which means I need to go get it. So that is what I have. Now I need to sit down, finish my cup of coffee, and make a list of everything that I need to take care of produce-wise. I do have a few of these left in the refrigerator. So what I like to do is pull those out, peel them, put them in the freezer for smoothies, and put these fresh ones in the refrigerator for fresh eating. I will need to freeze the bananas, at least one bunch. I will need to take care of these peppers. The avocados can just go in the refrigerator. I need to take care of cauliflower, peppers, and mushrooms. And I need to keep an eye on spaghetti. So my hands are full. I also need to do a Walmart order. I don't need very much, but I need a few things just to, you know, make what I have go the week. And I think mostly what I need is some ranch powder dressing and some sour cream. I need some juice for Grandma, and she might need some cereal. I'll have to check and see, but just a few things, and then that's it. I shouldn't have more than a $35 order. Okay, let me sit down, let me make a list, then let me get started, and I'll just bring you back for the snippets. All right. Okay, I will be making chicken fajitas in the next, I don't know, week or 10 days. And so you can see that I have cut some yellow peppers and frozen them, and some orange and frozen them in strips. And I am just going to add a handful of these to this container right here, so that when I make my fajitas, I have beautiful tri-colored peppers. So we got that done. And then I'm going to chop these up, and then I'm going to start working on that box of yellow peppers. Okay, there is what I've done so far. I have 10 more peppers to do, but I'm going to go ahead and get these bagged up. Okay, it is 1:30, and I have got the strawberries prepped. So the first thing that I did is I went through and I washed about half of them and cut them into quarters. Those I'm going to freeze. Then I took these and I washed those, and I'm just going to lay them out on my counter on a paper towel or a cloth towel to kind of dry a little bit. And then I'm going to put those in the refrigerator for fresh eating. Grandma likes to have a couple of strawberries with her lunches, and you know, whatever, they're right there. So I'm going to let those do that. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to pull out all of the little oranges that are in the refrigerator, and I'm going to replace them with the ones that I just got today. And then I'm going to peel those and get those ready for smoothies. So let me go ahead and get these strawberries in a Ziploc bag. Okay, here is the baggie ready to go of the chopped strawberries. These, like I said, I'm just going to leave right here on the counter, and I'm going to go grab the oranges and deal with those. Here are the oranges that I pulled out of the bottom of my refrigerator, and you can see that they do not look pretty. I'm guessing that they're probably just fine once I peel them. So I'll go ahead and take a look at those. And then I found these two oranges, and I'm going to peel those and add them to the citrus that I put in the freezer for smoothies. And we're going to replace those in the refrigerator with these. So these will be for fresh eating. These are going to be for smoothies. That's how we're rocking and rolling today, people. I'm going to pull out 2 oranges for Grandma. She is up from her nap and has decided between potato and roast beef sandwich. She's going to have roast beef sandwich. So I'm going to get that ready for her. I'm going to add a little extra fruit for her, a couple of those fresh strawberries, and I think I've got some little chips somewhere. If not, Precious has a canister of pizza flavored Pringles in her room, so she's okay. All right, let me go take care of Grandma, and then I'm going to come back and work on this. I'll show you when I finish the oranges. All right, so we have got Grandma's plate ready. Let's see if we can just take a look at it. So we have half of a roast beef sandwich that came from the deli section, a little cup of potato salad. The grapes are from the little deli that I got. There was some apple slices in there, but they weren't so hot. So I switched them out for some strawberries and some oranges. And then she's got a couple of little cookie quarters right there. And she is also going to get some zero sugar Coca-Cola today. So she and I are going to share that. I don't mind giving her this at all because it is zero sugar. Now, Grandma does drink full sugar pop. She's got those little minis of orange Fanta and some little minis of Coca-Cola. And I'm not opposed to that either. But that I just have to kind of keep an eye on. She can't have that every meal or every day. She probably gets it maybe once or twice a week. But this, I don't really care. So I'm going to take that to Grandma. I'm going to drink the other half of this zero sugar Coca-Cola. And I'm going to sit down and take care of those oranges. And then I'll be ready to stand on my feet again and tackle another 5 or 10 of those stinking peppers. My present self is thinking, girl, you could have stayed home today and not had all this work. My future self is saying, oh my God, Deanna, you are a goddess. You are a goddess of food preservation. And you know what? I'm okay with that title. So if you guys want to call me goddess, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. Just make sure you understand that your goddess, if it's me, is a big, round, roly-poly, full of flaw, foul-mouthed, on days where I'm not doing food preservation, a lazy bum. Okay? All right. I'll be back. Okay, I have those oranges peeled. Out of all of those oranges that you saw that looked kind of unpleasant because they had been in the bottom of the refrigerator, they were all sweet and fresh once they were unpeeled. One orange had a spot that went through the peel and into the orange, and so half of that orange I discarded, but all of the other oranges look beautiful. So I'm just adding them to my fruit one that I keep in the freezer behind me, and that is just the fruit that I try to use up first. Okay, now I am going to put the hamburger in my spaghetti sauce and taste it. I might bring you for that. I'm going to take care of these strawberries, and then I'm going to get those peppers done. Present self does not love chopping peppers. Future self is going to love me. Okay, let's get that done. All right, here's the strawberries that are washed and dried, and they'll just go into the refrigerator in this little container. And I will use those for little side dishes for sandwiches and whatnot for the next few days. All right, just pulled some celery out of the dehydrator. I'm going to add it to my little jar here. And in a day or two, when I have a second, I will grind that into powder. I also have these trays of greens right there. Right there. Actually, this is spinach. And I am going to just, I just don't have the time to pull my mixer out. I don't have the counter space. So let me get these into a, let me just crush them down a little bit. And I will go ahead and just toss those into a little jar really quick. I did not have any little jars, only quart size, and I don't want to use a quart size jar for this, so I just stuck it in a baggie. I'm actually going to throw this in the freezer until I have time to deal with it. Let me get all the air out. Okay, and that'll probably be Saturday or Sunday, not a long time. All right, I'm going to go back and tackle those stinking peppers. Okay, I have opened a jar of my home canned hamburger, and I'm going to go ahead and add a jar to this spaghetti sauce. And this is dinner just cooking while I'm busy doing other things. tasted the sauce. It tastes really good at this time. I don't think I need to add anything. We're just going to let that cook for a while. And I'm going to leave the lid off because I want that to thicken up. I want some of that moisture to cook off. Okay, stalling. Back to the peppers. I did get my dehydrator going. I'm sure you can hear it in the background. It has 5 trays of greens. All right, we have a bag of greens, all nice and washed, ready to go into the refrigerator. This was our first bag of peppers. I showed you guys that already. And this is the last bag of peppers. And to this bag, I added my peppers that were in the freezer on top. So I would use those first, and then I can work on those yellow peppers. Isn't that pretty? Looks like a tequila sunrise. Down here you can see a bunch of radishes. I got those on Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and clean those up and put those in a tupper so we can eat them with some nice dip. And you can kind of see my mess right here. That's all right. I'll be washing these. So let's go ahead and get these taken care of. Oh, those peppers are done, people. Those stinking peppers are done. Whew. So I've got these radishes. I have 2 heads of cauliflower. Those will be next. And then I've got to deal with those mushrooms. All right. I think we've pretty much finished everything. I'll have to look at my list. But here are the mushrooms. So they have been washed and sliced and washed again. And I just need them to kind of sit out on the counter for a little while and dry off. I have a clean towel underneath. I'm going to put a clean towel on top to absorb some of that moisture. And then I'm going to put them in baggies in the refrigerator. And I will use them fresh for as long as I can. And then probably dehydrate them after that. Whew, we did it. And it is 4 o'clock. My sinks are empty. My dishwasher is almost full. My spaghetti sauce is cooking away. And things are looking pretty good. So I will see you. I'll fix a plate for you guys at dinner and show you what dinner looks like. And then we will have done our day. At least the part that I'm going to share with you guys. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I believe I am finished with all of today's little jobs. And I fed my family dinner, but I did not take a picture of my plate. I'm so sorry. I got carried away. I did take these little bread things and I put a butter garlic mixture on each top. And then I put some mozzarella cheese on top and stuck it underneath of the broiler. My husband loved it, my grandmother loved it, and I loved it. So there are no leftovers of that, but I can always make more. I do have some spaghetti leftovers and some spaghetti here that I'm going to mix together, and then I'm going to put it in a tupper in the refrigerator for meals in the next day or two. You are hearing the dishwasher and the dehydrator. And I'm just looking behind me to make sure I turned off the broiler, and woohoo, I did. So my spaghetti was really good. All right, it was very good. I'm going to bring you down here. And it's just, you know, it's nice and thick and beautiful, and you can just see how much I have. And I am going to add this spaghetti to this pot, mix it all together because that's how I like to do my leftover spaghetti. Ooh, don't watch my hands. There we go. And then we can eat spaghetti for lunches or for dinners for the next few days. It just depends on when I want to cook again. And I might have to cook a little more spaghetti and add a little more spaghetti to this, but it was really good. Okay, so you've seen that. Okay, that looks good. All right, so I am going to leave you here for this video. We are done. I have taken care of, oh no, I just looked over there and saw something I haven't taken care of. Yeah, I was going to say some words, but I choked them in. I got some bananas that I need to chop up and put it in the freezer, but they're nice, so I can eat them fresh for a few days, and then I can pop them in the freezer. Everything else I did, you guys, and you guys did it with me. So thank you so much for joining me, for spending your time with me. If you're new here, I hope you come back. If you're one of my regulars, you know I adore you guys. Thank you so much. The episode that I posted today was episode 100. Can you believe it? Some of you have been with me from the very beginning. Can you believe it? We're at 100. All right, I will see you next time. I have a I have a blueberry rhubarb syrup video to post and this one to post. So I have 2 things to post if I can get to it. Oh, and I think I have I have another one, I think. I have the mini distribution and the well food hauls. Wow, I've got 3. I'm going to be busy. All right, you guys. I will talk to you later. Ta-ta.